Well, it's midnight, made it to DC. Now I'm heading to crash, and then starting tomorrow, all week this week, I am hacking hackers and dealing with ransomware. Fun.
It's Monday and it is 5:30 in the morning. This is me. This is my personality. I am a morning person, but I don't sleep well when Dustin's gone. And we had a really busy weekend. Dustin did a lot on our next house that we're moving into. I don't say new because it is not new, and it was not lived in for a year, so there's a lot of work that he's doing.
So I'll show you some of the updates we do to this house, because right now I'm patching holes, spackling, painting, sanding, just doing everything I can. I mean, you could see these folks were really in a bad place. They didn't even remove the paint tape that they put up there. There are insects all over the floors. I mean, it's really been tough. Somebody busted out the window at some point after my brother bought it, and it's sad. We're going to turn this thing around, and we're going to live here, of course, and our rent is making this place awesome. And after it's awesome, he'll be able to, utilize it for a rental property and do real well. But he got a really good deal on the land and the property, and I'm proud of him, and I'm thankful to get the chance to help him as I'm in transition. And we'll be here for whatever time we're here, and then we'll purchase our property cash wherever we're going to end up. So it's kind of a bonus. He gets me helping him fix this up, which he could care less. He'd love to do it himself if he had all the time in the world. But I help him get there quicker. And then on top of it, it gives us a place to stay before we move. So I'm just recording this. We're not really recording over the weekends, but I just wanted to see kind of the challenges we face. I mean, it's insane what we're facing here. It's a lot of effort and work, but by the grace of God, we'll turn this thing around. It's going to be awesome.
We paid off 2 debts, and today I will pay off the 3rd. And so that's really, really exciting. And that was all part of this move, that we would be able to do that. And I feel like I'm forgetting something else.
So here's our washer and dryer we're getting, Hot Point. We're saving $120 off of each one. Really good deal.
Dustin flew out to DC last night. So that was kind of a sad part for the kids. Or maybe just me. They're excited because they're with their yaya. But anyways, I plan to go to Starbucks every day while he's gone from 5:30 to 7:30, because the kids will still be asleep. I can get all of our editing done. Dustin can do the final magic, whatever he does. And yeah, so I'm gonna go do that before the kids wake up. And happy Monday.
I want to record this for the kids. Last night, and the coolest thing, I was actually placed in first class because of great tickets that Daniel was able to get, which I don't care to do, but sometimes when folks are flying me in, I do that. But anyways, so here I am sitting, and a guy sits beside me. Turns out he was a pilot for Marine One through a few different presidents, and we had the coolest talks, because Marine One, if you guys know anything about it, flies into Camp David. And so we talked about Camp David, where my house is. He literally has been the guy who flew in presidents and families to the where the police department is, in those fields area, when it's too foggy for them to land up at Camp David, in there, so that the president could drive into Camp David. He's flown them into Camp David. He's hung out at Camp David quite a few times. And he told me a boatload of other stories. I can't share his name here. We just had a blast. I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta get pictures. I gotta share this with my kids. They're gonna love it, because just the other day I caught a video of Camp David going over our house at 602 East Main. And anyways, he's like, oh yeah, I know that area, it's great. And we just had a blast. It was so cool. So anyway, I just had to put this in here. My kids are loving it. And so Lori's already shown them the pictures, and just really cool what ends up happening with me. That's not the first time something like that's happened. One time I sat beside, it was Colonel Charles McGee of the Tuskegee Airmen. My flight and his flight got redirected, and we both ended up at JFK at the same time. We both got the last 2 seats on the flight we were on. I had gotten in first in a packed flight. He comes in last. At this point, he's either in his 80s or 90s. He's like really, really old. I think he's now 96. So he's in his 90s. And I saw him come in, and I just help people. So I got up, helped him with his stuff. And as he's taking off his coat, I noticed an emblem, and I turned, and the emblem I recognized. I said, are you one of the Tuskegee Airmen? The whole flight back, he tells me stories, pats my knee, holds my hand. It was one of the most precious moments in my life. And found out he lives local to DC area. He invited me over to hang out at his house and whatever. And I mean, this guy's in the history books, 409 flights, flown in 3 wars, so many tours of duty. This guy's amazing. Amazing. And still going out at 90-some years old by himself doing encouragement videos. So these are the kind of people I get to hang out with, and the kind of weird things that happen. There's so many stories. But anyway, yesterday it was Marine One, and I can't share his name, but oh my goodness, what a great flight. He'll be a friend forever.
There's the tomatoes. Okay, guys, say hi.
Hi. Hi.
What are you doing?
In a field of flowers.
In a field of flowers.
We're in a field of flowers in the country. The country life is so great.
Lydia, come here. Come tell me what you just said. I'm afraid you are too far away.
We're in a field of flowers. The country life is so great.
She's a fair girl, man of the field.
So Malachi and I are at Walmart. The girls are at the toy section. I'm in the electronics, minding my own business. And I found my Fitbit charger on clearance for $5. So Dustin took mine with him by mistake, and I reached my 7-day, I did my goal steps 7 days in a row, and now I get to do it 8 days in a row. So I was gonna have to wait a whole week and start over, but now I can keep it going. Yay! It's 2 o'clock. I just put Malachi down for a nap. The girls are going back over to the garden. They picked it this morning, and now they're gonna go over. Yaya is gonna do the canning, and I think Dustin might have gotten out of his big fancy meeting. Malachi's taking a nap, and I have the house to myself, and I have no responsibility. Well, I have that laundry. I will put away that laundry, and then I have nothing to do. I've been chatting with the giveaway winners, and that's been fun for the our 100th episode of Dinner Time Devotions, and that's it. This is kind of nice. So earlier today I showed this that it was at Walmart for $5. When it rang up, it was only $2.14. How cool is that? So no steps will be lost today. I'm getting ready to charge my Fitbit.
We have just completed chasing down hackers and ransomware bad guys in a system, locating access points, and getting ready to do or write up a gaps analysis. It's pretty amazing. Successful day by far. It seems like news is coming out as we are saying this is what's going on. The news is coming out that that's what's happening, so it really makes us look good. And I'm getting ready to go work in the night. He's got meetings. We're going to be busy through the evening. Here we go. And then there's tomorrow.
It's taco salad night.
Don't tell Poppy.
Don't tell Poppy that we're eating his favorite meal. The kiddos are mad that I pressed mute on the TV. Do we do TV at dinner at our house?
Yeah. But this isn't our house.
No. Okay, so guys, Poppy's meeting went great. He did all that IT superhero stuff, him and Jesus. Let's go ahead and end it now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Family second, Jesus first.
We have some news, so I'm calling Dustin. FaceTime. I'm in North Carolina. He's
Okay.
in DC. Probably eating really good sushi.
No sushi.
Shake Shack.
Kimbap.
Oh, that's...
No.
Oh, okay. Enjoy. Don't show me. Oh,
Boom.
man. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So, big news. While I'm in the middle of all the stuff we're working on with this client and this big success, we get 3 offers on the house. I can't get to the email quick enough. John contacts me and says, never mind, 4. So 4 offers on the house. And we just signed contracts, Lori in North Carolina, me in DC. And we have a contract on the house. Thank you, Jesus.
Woo-hoo.
Finally. So
Can we shout
Lori,
it?
you got to get the girls together and get down on your knees and thank Jesus.
Can we shout it from the rooftops?
Yes, and it looks like a really neat couple. They're
We did not
Christians and just
We
really
did
cool.
not
So
Facebook stalk them. Shh, don't tell everybody that.
Lori does do that.
Dustin. Whatever.
So that's it. It's good stuff.
I hope you choke on a piece of rice.
Boom. Mm.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yum. Bye. So right now, I am bringing up this system so that I can work on it here. It's one of the effective machines from the client's office. I didn't show you any of the client's office today because I don't want to put that out there on them. That's just not right. They've been hacked and they've had ransomware and encryption problems, and that's just not something I want to put out there. I don't want to make a big deal out of them. So one of the machines I didn't want to put back on their network, but I do want to work on it. I took it off the premises and kept it unplugged, and I'm working on it right here. And so this is right here at Daniel's, and I'm set up here to just do my job. So I've got everything going on here, and it's been a good day, very profitable. Had a really good turnaround because with this client, we went in and found that they had, of course, been accessed through software. I was able to locate the software, how it happened, how it was using the internet to get in, and how that happened through the software's access, how it got in the SQL database, and how it got their server, how they injected code, and they put themselves into the system and then ransomwared everything. I'm also writing up a gap analysis and updating their Sonic Wall firmware. Well, this is never a good sign. Yep.
Malachi! Where's Malachi? Oh no, where's Malachi?